Paul's over there in the corner bouncing on a bouncy ball, and Stein's taking a step here and there closer to him. It's pretty entertaining. So Paul's instructions are if he takes a step closer to stop bouncing for a second to give a release. And this is just, I'm cleaning the pen and Paul's being a silly kid. It's perfect, guys. Family time. He just keeps getting closer and closer. Sometimes he circles away and comes back. That's pretty entertaining, guys. Looks like I need to get some hay. We're gonna review what he knows already. So let's start with neck. Deep. Give him a little pay here. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're here again, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in and watching. We are working with Stein. Nose. Deaton. Stein is a 1-year-old wild Mustang. And he's been pretty nervous, so I've been trying to go real slow with him just to help build his confidence. So one of the things we've been doing is matching steps to help that. That's just like what they would do with their mom or in the wild. Oh, do you want some more? Neck. Deep. And I've been trying to introduce the halter to him, although he's pretty nervous when it comes to the halter. So I've backed off to make this simpler for him. And what I'm doing now is just trying to help him get used to my arm movement all around him. Isn't that right? Neck. Deep. So we brought home 3 wilds this time. Doctor, Frank, and Stein. And we are working on getting them gentle. Do you get a fly back there? You want me to get the fly for you? Yeah. Is that better? Getting that fly for you, huh? Nose. Deep. Here you go. Now when I'm introducing grain to them, what I do is I offer them the grain. If he looks at it or shows any interest, I pay him with hay. And I'm going to keep doing that until he'll take the hay or the grain from my hand on a regular basis. His interest could be showing me his ear, like putting his ear towards it, or his eye, or smelling it. You guys don't, I don't know if you guys like this. Earlier, Paul was bouncing on the ball in here with them. And he was getting pretty curious about that. You see right now he's kind of blocking me. I'm going to come stand over here. I've been doing a ton of work on his right side. And now he's more comfortable with me on his right. Are you ready? I'm going to pet you. You see how he's leaning away? He's showing me that he's a little bit nervous. And he tries to keep me in his right side, but that's because I've been doing so much with him on his right there. He was leaning away and now he's coming in. So now he's ready, but when he's leaning away, that's a little sign that he's nervous, and I can just take a step back anytime he's nervous to let him know that I see he's feeling that way. So what I was working with yesterday, and this was the first time, is just to get him used to my hand being way up high and getting one hand up high and then petting him. Hi. Do you like getting scratched over there? You're not so sure about that one, are you? No. Let's get you back in the camera better. Nose. Deep. Here you go. We're going to be watching for his front legs. Are they upright or are they slanted a little bit away or in towards me? That's telling me how he feels. Are you ready? Put my hand way up. See how he leaned away a little bit? He says, I'm nervous about that. So I can just step back. I can give him pay. But when I step back, you see how that creates curiosity? And that's what I want to create. I want to create that feeling of safety and curiosity. You ready? Put my hand up. You see how it's staying low? I'm going to come over and pet him. Good boy. Now I'm going to pay him. Good boy. Hi. Fine, Stein. Stein sure is fine. Oop. Are you scared? You ready? Put my hand up. I'm going to come over and pet him. You see how he's kind of nervous? I'm just going to step away right now. Let him know that I see that he's feeling nervous. You see he can't stay away though. He feels very conflicted. I'm going to come over here so that he gets better in the camera. Hi, Stein. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, a little scary right there, huh? So I'm not going to be offended when he gets afraid. Hey, you. Hi. Are you ready?
He just put his head out really high.
All right, so now I can go again and put my hand up high. Hi, you. I can come over and pet him. Oh, petty, petty. Not quite sure why you're backing up, though. Are you so afraid? Oh, are you so afraid? So we're going to go at the pace that he needs. It can be slow, and that's okay, guys. We don't want to leave holes in the training. Hi, you. Are you a good boy? Huh? Are you ready for me to pet you? Oh, look at how nice you are. Look at how nice you are. Put my hand really high. You see his head stays low. Come scratch him. Now I'm going to pay him. He's starting to lean away. So he's telling me that he's feeling a little bit nervous. So anytime he's leaning away, I can just kind of lean back. Thomas, when you bump that, you're jiggling the camera. Hi, you. And you see how he keeps having interest with him having his head turned towards me like that? He's showing interest in whatever I'm doing here. Are you ready? Put my hand up high. I'm going to come over and pet him. Good boy. He didn't lean away or step away. I'm going to release some pressure. Oh, big breath. And the tongue's coming out. You need me to get some flies down there for you? You have flies on your belly. Huh? Flies on your belly? They bite, don't they? Are you ready? See how he leaned his head a tad away from me? I could just step back and say, oh, I see that you're feeling a little nervous. And he's like, I'm kind of curious about you. Just so conflicted. Do I want to be close to you or do I want to be afraid of you? I'm going to put my hand high up in the air. His head stays down. That's great. I'm going to come over and pet him. Again, this is getting him ready and prepared to halter. Even though I don't have the halter in my hand, I'm just trying to break it down into baby steps for him. Hi, you like this hay, don't you? Yeah. You want some oats? Or grain? I can pay them for showing interest. Let's get you closer to the camera. Okay, so I'm going to try with both hands now. Now yesterday he couldn't handle very much of this, but we'll go see how he's backing up. He's leaning away and kind of in. So I'm going to come this way and this way. Just trying to help him get used to that. Because when I put a halter on, I'm going to have hands on both sides of his neck. I'm just breaking it down to Stein's speed, to what he needs. Is this what you need? Nice and low head. That's super awesome. And up and over. See how he's starting to lean away? I can just step back and say, oh, I see that you're nervous. And I could do this for a half hour with him Just every time that he shows any nerves, I can just step away. Now he's coming back into me. He says, oh, well, I guess that didn't hurt. That wasn't bad. Are you ready? He's still leaning in towards me. Now he's going away. He's like, oh, I'm kind of scared. Or maybe he's even just going after a fly. Are you going after a fly or are you afraid? Which is it, huh? Which is it? You ready? Here we go. Good boy. There you go. So in the description, I have the playlist for the Mustang and Burro comparison series, and you'll see Doc here in a little bit. Doc, we're working on actually picking up his feet, doing circles. He's already leading, and he's been out with the rest of the herd for quite a while. So every animal is going to go at their own speed, and Doc has been impressively quick. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, that's a good boy. Here you go. Oh, he's kind of nervous about that. He accepted it and he stood still, but now he doesn't want to eat. So I'm just going to stand here beside him. So the description has the Mustang, it has a link to the Mustang and Burro comparison series. And then there's also a link to Frank. So we brought home 3, Dr. Frankenstein. And my husband is doing most of the work with Frank. But I do have that, it's on a separate channel, the Big Ass Farm. And I have his videos there. My husband also has a channel, the farm on US 87, I think it's called. So I'll have a link for the videos for that, and then I also have Valhalla. So Valhalla was a donkey that we brought home, and she was very, very nervous. So she was more at stein speed rather than like Doc, who's been excessively quick. So every animal, it doesn't matter if it's a horse or a donkey, they might go fast and they might go slow. It just depends on their own personality. So right now, he's kind of frozen. So he's standing there, his mouth is gaped a little bit, gapped a little. And you know, he's not leaning away from me or anything, but he's a little nervous right now. So I'm just gonna stand with him and help him be here with him as he relaxes. So what happens when they get really nervous, when they go into the fight or flight mode, all the blood leaves like their lip area there. And if they're in freeze mode, it goes to their core in case they're being attacked or punctured by an animal, a predator. And if they're in flight mode, all their blood goes to their limbs so they can escape quickly. And so right now the blood's not really in his lips as much. So what will happen, his lips are quivery a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera. But as he starts to relax, the blood will start to go back to his lips, and then he'll lick and chew. And so I can stand with him here for 2 minutes or 4 minutes or even 30 minutes. I can just stand here with him until he relaxes. And there is a benefit to me standing here with him as he relaxes. You know, it's just me being part of his herd and helping him know that I'm not going to eat him. Right now, he's just not certain. He's like, boy, I kind of feel good when I'm with you, but then I get so nervous, I still don't know if you're going to eat me or not. If he were to start to walk around, I could just match steps with him. I don't need to send him. Just take a big breath. I don't need to send him or anything right now. He's in freeze mode. I went a little bit too far with both hands, but that's okay. I'm just going to stand here and help build his confidence that he's not going to be ate. Now, what he does most of the time is, because he's not swallowing, he's in his freeze mode, in a little bit he's going to start to drool, and then he'll lick and chew. And I've had that take up to like approximately 10 minutes before he relaxed enough to do that. He kind of gets to be like Beethoven with all the drooling. So one thing that you'll notice when they're in freeze mode, like if his ears are fixated somewhere and not flopping around and looking around, not blinking or not blinking very much. That's another part of that freeze mode. You can watch how they're breathing. I still have a little bit of trouble telling how they feel by their breath. I think I'm starting to get it a little bit more, but it is hard one to really tune into. So all that we can do when we're trying to tune into that is really start to study our animals, to start to watch how they're breathing when they're relaxed, and then compare that to how they're breathing when they're nervous, if they're in that flight or fight or freeze mode. So typically when their bottom lip is hanging out further than their top lip, that would indicate that they're relaxed. So that's something to watch for, because there's so many more things. It's not just one. So right now his bottom lip is sticking out further than his top lip, but he is anything but relaxed. He's totally in a freeze mode from when I petted him with both hands on each side of his neck. And that's okay, and it's okay that I went too far. It's just now, there he goes, he's starting to drool now. So now I'm just going to stand with him as he comes down from his stress. So now that he's drooling, pretty soon he'll start to lick and chew. When you're out here working with your horses, donkeys, or mules, you know, it's hard. Sometimes you want to go accomplish something, but go out here and have fun. It's not about a race. This is about fun, right? And learning, and the connection that we make. The connection you make with these guys, it's so strong. It's really quite neat. And we're asking them to follow us, right? We're asking them to trust our judgment and follow us, but they don't know us well enough to think that that's a good idea yet. So for them to trust us at all is really quite amazing. Hopefully you guys can see that drool in the camera. Nice time. So while there he goes, licking and chewing. The farther his lips go out, the better. Pardon me, the farther his tongue goes out, the better. This is good. So while he's in this freeze mode, I'm not going to touch him or talk to him. I'm not going to give him any oochie-goochies while he's in this mode, because he needs to be able to process on his own time. And me hovering over him or touching him, it's not going to help. He just needs to be able to relax and start to trust. And he needs his kind of alone time to do that. Looking and chewing, that's great. Now, it used to be that this would take a full 10 minutes, and I don't think it took 10 minutes today. So his time that it takes from going from freeze mode to drooling to licking and chewing has decreased the more I've done this stuff with him. Oh, now his eyes are getting heavy. He says he's having trouble keeping them open. His head's getting even lower. Lower yet. Look at how low that head is getting. You know, guys, he's always been kind of an up and over horse. And boy, he would be so nervous. His head would be so high in the sky. He seemed like he was giant. But then, standing next to him now, with his head so low like this, it's a good little reminder that you're just a baby, aren't you? He's a 1-year-old Mustang. He's a joy to work with. I'm learning a lot working with him, because he needs to go so much slower than Frank or Doc. And that's just his personality. Once he starts to trust, he's going to be so willing to do things. Or I should say that as once his trust is strong, he's going to be willing to do things. So guys, thanks for watching. I sure appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. I think I'll stand with him for a little bit longer here. I'm kind of waiting for his lips to, I don't know if I would call it relax, because they're loose, but at the just want to see him. I want to be able to see for sure that he's a little bit more calm than he is. So I'm going to turn off the camera now. In a moment here, we'll be working with Doc. And on Doc, we're going to be working with picking up his feet, work on some circles, just giving him some love. Maybe we'll even play with the fetchy toys or the ball that Paul's been bouncing on today. So thanks for watching. Please do hit that like and subscribe button. So Thomas is having fun. He jumped up on Stormy bareback and he's just hanging out and chilling. More family time. Family time is always good. Paul's getting some Stein action in. Getting a little love, giving a little love to Stein. Stein's getting comfortable with new people.
Let's see.
Come on.
He's like there's a new person. You ready?
We're going to do his feet quick. We're going to review what he knows. Are you ready? Foot. Feet. Okay, so at this stage of this, I'm asking him to pick up his foot. I'm not trying to hold it yet.
I'm doing what I did with, block him.
Good. Perfect. Perfect. And be calm about it, okay? Ready? Foot. Feet. Now, after he's like super comfortable with this, then I will start to, I'll start to hold him, but we want to get him there.
Side now?
Yep. So the person, if you got somebody holding them, they're going to be on the same side as you if you're working the back legs. Ready? Foot. Feet. He took off some weight, and that there is rewarding the try, guys. Ready? Foot. Feet. Now from here, if he's on his toe, we're going to pet him a ton on his leg. And I think last time I even bounced his legs a little bit. Ready? Foot. Deet, 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 deet. So the whole time I say deet, he gets pay. So the reason, if you have two people, if one person's hanging on to them and you're working the feet, the reason you have them on the same side as you when you're working the back feet is so that they could pull them towards you this way so their butt goes away if they were to get kicky. Are you ready? Foot. Feet.
He almost got his teeth in the mountain, so I pulled away quickly.
Good. Ready? Foot. Deet. Deet, 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 deet. Little bouncy action there. That's good. It's okay. Ready? Foot. Deet. He went onto his toe, guys. That's what the rewarded pay is for. Ready? Deet, 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 deet. He's still on his toe. Deet, 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 deet. Now, donkeys, as you may have heard, are super duper sure-footed. So the reason to go so slow is because they don't like to be out of balance. So to help them gain confidence, foot. We're going to go really slow. Deet. See if we can bounce it. Deet, 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 deet. Okay, so we're just going to review. And then Paul's going to work on doing some circles with them. So the goal would be, Paul, just to do 2 circles. Do you remember how to clear the front?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to clear the front, get him to do 2 nice circles, And then the goal is for him to stop when you stop. And I'll help you if you need it. And then try to get back far enough so that you can be in the camera.
All right. Let's go.
Try to adjust this some. There. So if he's moving with you, just pet him because he's probably just nervous. Tell him to walk. Now stop and see if he'll stop with you. Okay, try to get back in the camera. Did you feel like you had a nice, good centered circle? Yeah. Good. Paul feels like he did good. I wasn't watching the whole time, so I'm catching awe. Go. Come on. Go. Good girl. Keep going. Go, go. Go. Good girl. Good girl. Super. So now if you want to play a game with him, get the ball over here and see if he'll kick it. If you can get him to put his feet on it, or, you know, like to touch it kind of, just put the flag back over there in that little spot. And then you can just play the ball game. So guys, this is Ah. She has her own playlist. And it's kind of a sad day and exciting. We brought home Ah, Grace, and Valhalla all on the same day. And today I sold Grace and Valhalla. I actually had some tears because I just love those guys so much, but this was always the goal. All right, so what happened there? Did you just push it towards them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to go so slow. You want him to come up to it.
All right.
Okay? So Paul, it probably wasn't on video, but Paul moved the ball towards him, and that scared Doc. Try to move this over towards them. And when you're introducing something new, I like to use pay when I'm introducing something new, so you can
Oh yeah, that's gonna be smart.
yeah, use pay. Here you go.
Thanks.
All right. All right, so they're in the camera, and he's just gonna play with introducing the ball to Doc, trying to get Doc comfortable enough to hang out by the ball. Eventually, the goal would be to get him to touch the ball with his feet. Maybe he could kick it around some. You could even sit on the ball and just try to get him to come up to you. Just make it all a game. Don't bounce right now, Paul, because he's too nervous for that, okay? So just sit, see if he'll come up to you while you're sitting on it. Good girl. Walk. Ooh, he's getting brave. Walk. That's awesome. And you can pay him for being there. Maybe you can turn and face the camera. It's okay that he got scared. We're not going to do anything. So you're already in the camera, right? I just wanted you to turn around so your back wasn't to it. Walk. Yep, I'm coming to assist you. Are you not in the camera anymore or in the camera?
Looks like I'm still in the camera.
Go walk over there and see. I can never tell from this far away. I got it.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so if you're working on trying to introduce them to something like this, getting them to follow the big scary thing can be better than trying to have it go towards them. Okay, so I could just go in a circle, and I'm not going to try to roll it towards him at all, and just let him see it and follow it and investigate it. So here I could start going this way. We could go away from him now. Whoops. I don't want it to go that fast. Come on. There, he's starting to think about coming. Okay. There, good boy. Good boy. So you could just, I'm going to try to come closer to the camera here, and you could sit on it. Okay. And then can I have the oats? And then just wait for him to come and investigate, right? So I'm going to stay calm. Remember, our energy matters a ton for this. So if our energy is calm, it's going to help him be calm with his energy. And then he can have the bravery to come and to check it out.
That's my problem. I was excited to teach something new.
So your excitement could be good excitement, or your excitement could be like nervous excitement, but both of them affect everything that we're doing out here, guys. Hi. Hi. So I can pay him now for coming closer. Good boy. That's a good boy.
I thought you've already introduced it, so I'm like, might as well push it to him, see if he can kick it.
Oh, no. I mean, he's been shown it, but that doesn't mean he's ready. So I could kind of bounce here a little bit. Just kind of bouncing on the ball. And from different angles too. Like right now we're in front of him and that's fine. That's what he's comfortable with. And after he's more comfortable around the ball, I could put it on the side of him and then just kind of bounce around a little bit there. And I'm just paying him for showing interest, guys. Donkeys like to have a purpose. You know what I love about Doc here? His ears at the front, they have a little angle at the very top at the tips of them. His ears are cool. None of the other donkeys here have that. Hi.
He's like, can I have the whole old pouch instead?
Right, he would like that. Okay, so bouncing. I can put the oats onto the ball. Oh, gosh, look at all that blue. It wasn't there a second ago. Okay, so he needs to go. That's not a big deal, guys. Can you aim the camera so he's in it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Remember, all this is for fun. Come on. Come on. Good job. Good boy. So then if I can get him a little bit closer, I can put the oats on top of this so that he can eat it off from the ball. Good. And then later on, when he touches his foot or his leg to the ball on accident, I can pay that. And then eventually he might start kicking the ball around, which would be really cool. Good boy. Here, look at here. I'll try to keep it from rolling. Here. Come on.
Here, I can put the oats on here.
Good boy. He's looking and chewing. He's thinking about what's happening here. Oh, and then he's taking a step on his own. That's great. Come on, buddy. I'm going to ask for a step. His back left foot moved 1/4 of an inch, if that. Hi, you. Are you getting brave? Are you getting brave? Sometimes just playing with the oats can help create that curiosity so that they'll come over here. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Come on. There, you thought about it. There, good job. Good boy. Come on. Good. He took a step with his back foot that time. Come on. Oh, good boy. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Oh, good job. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Here. You want some? Come on. Look at here. Here. Good boy. One more footstep. Come on. One more. There you go. Here's some more. And so this might be all that we do today, and that's okay, guys. You're just going to go out there, introduce them. He's feeling nervous, and then he's got to be brave to come this far. And we're creating a rapport and a connection with them. You want some more here? Here, let me get you some more. There you go. So then you can start holding your hand on the ball, and they can eat the oats out of your hand on the ball. You're doing this all without taking any more steps. Here. The ground's not really level here, so it's kind of, the ball would easily move. Oh, and look at how much quicker he comes over now. That's a good job, Doc. Way to go. Look at how brave you are. Yeah, look at all the oats here. It's a whole bunch of them just waiting for you. Right here. Look at right here. That's right. It's right there waiting for you. Good boy. Are you being brave? Huh? Are you being brave? Are you being brave, huh? Yeah. Hi. I don't have any in that hand. They're all right here. Do you see them? Oh, now they all fell off. Come on. Come on. Good. Good boy. Come on. Right here. Hi. Hi. Hi, you're a good boy. Look at here. Good job. Good boy. So this nice calm energy, just have fun with it. Go in there without a lot of expectations because we don't know what his stress level is today, right? Yeah. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. You're so brave. I'm going to try to hold the ball and make sure it does not move. Good boy. Good. Oh, yeah. Are you getting some, huh? Like a lot's getting on the ground. Yeah. There you go. Here. See if he'll come a little bit closer for it. Then he can get all the stuff that's on top of the ball, too. Ooh, he's touching the ball with his lip for a second there. Hi, Doc. Hi. There you go. Okay, so guys, when he's done eating this, we're going to call this good. You know, he's nervous. I want to keep this a good experience. And the rest of them say that it's dinner time. So next time you'll be amazed at how much more they're willing to do each time you come out and do this stuff with them. Isn't that right, Doc? Each time they'll get a little bit braver. So it's okay that he's backing away. We're just going to have fun with these guys. And thanks for watching. I sure appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. And you guys have an awesome day. with Stein, and we're going to keep working on being able to put both hands around him to prepare for wearing a halter. All right, so if you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in. And if you're coming back, thanks for coming back. So Stein here is a one-year-old Mustang. Neck. What is she doing up there, huh? Deet. Look at those big old eyes. So my daughter is home for a visit, and she is riding on Stormy. She just went and jumped on bareback. And she's home from helicopter training, becoming a helicopter pilot. Go Army, yes. All right. So first we're going to do what we already know. Neck. Deet. We always want to review what we're doing first to help build up that confidence. Nose. Deet. Hi, you. Hi. And we've been working on petting him further and further back. I've been able to scratch his butt. Hi, you. Dan's over there working with Frank on leading. Now we're going to do the same stuff from the other side. Neck. Deet. There you go. So we're always just kind of watching for how he feels. If he's feeling nervous. Right now he's putting his head in towards me. That means he's feeling pretty comfortable. Nose. Deet. There you go. We'll work on just petting him. Hi, you. Hi. See there, he's backing up. That means he's feeling a little nervous. So I could just step away and let him know I see that he's nervous. I don't have to push it. We can let it come at his pace. Can't we? What are you doing? You trying to get me in your right eye, huh? You trying to get me in your right eye? All right, let's go back again. What is that, a fly? You have flies everywhere, don't you? Oh, you. All right, he's got flies on his belly, so I'm going to get those flies for him. Does that feel good, getting those flies off from your belly? Earning that trust. Oh, but you're a little nervous. You're backing up again. Yeah, you're a little bit nervous. You're a little bit nervous. So I'm just going to come over here, let him come back towards me. So you see, even though he's nervous, he still wants to be around. And right now he wants me in his right eye, and that's probably because I've done so much on his right side because he was nervous. Are you ready? So now again, we're just going to work on petting him. Hi. And he's backing up. He says, I'm nervous. Neck. Let's go back to something he knows. Deet. Anytime they're a little bit nervous, you can step away and just give them a break. Or you can go back to something that they know. Isn't that right, Stein? All right, so we're going to try to get these flies off from his belly again. Remember, we always want to be a source of comfort. Oh, do you have flies on your belly? Let's get those off. Now I'm going to pay him for letting me be there and touch him and pet him. Hi. You see how he's kind of leaning back right now with his legs? It's ever so slightly. He's leaning back. That tells me that he's nervous. Hi. Nose. Deet. There you go. Now he's stepping back. That would be because he's nervous. So I can just get out of his bubble and let him know I see that he's nervous. Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Let's try petting you again. Are you ready for me to pet you? Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Petting him back on his back. Petting him on his butt. And he's accepting all of that. I'm going to pay him. Here you go. Hi. Now I'm going to start mimicking, putting my arms around his neck, just like if I'm going to halter him. Trying to get the flies off from you, buddy. Huh? Okay, so I'm going to put my hand straight up in the air, and he's not raising his head much more than it already was. And we're going to pay that. So we're just trying to break everything down into baby steps for him. You want me in your right eye. Oh. Okay, ready? What do you see? What do you see? I'm going to put my hand up over his head. See how he started to lean back? That could have been from flies, but it could have been because he was nervous. You ready? Put my hand up. There, his head just raised a little bit. Closing my hands around him from afar. We want to take this into baby steps. Hi. Are you ready for more? You ready for more? You nervous, huh? Oh, yeah. See him tilt his head away a little bit. That was saying that he's nervous. So I'm always trying to watch for all those little things of body language. Backing up is nerves. Hi. It can also be taught behavior. If you release pressure each time because they back up, they can learn that. But right now, I'm still just trying to make friends and help him be comfortable and confident. All right, let's try this again, Stein. I'll put my hand up above his head and my other hand down here. I don't have any hay in my hand. Touch him. Good boy. Here you go. Try to get him to face the camera. There you go. You're in a good spot right now, Stein. Yeah, you're in a good spot.
I missed that part.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Up over his head. Oh, good boy. Good boy. So it wasn't long ago I wouldn't have been able to do that, guys. Taking these baby steps is helping to prepare him to wear a halter or to accept wearing a halter. And I was doing this with the halter, but he was pretty nervous, so I decided to back up. And for this, backing up was just doing it with my hands. You want some oats, don't you? Oh, now look at me petting you with 2 hands. Here. There you go. I wonder if I could start adding the halter back in. Watch. You ready? Oh, that was kind of nervous, huh? You're kind of nervous. I think ideally it would be good to get him where he's keeping his head this low when I do that instead of raising it so high. That's going to tell me he's even more comfortable than he is right now. Oh, so nervous. So nervous. Nice. Are you ready? Are you ready? Good boy. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, good boy. There you go. You ready? Oh, he's backing up. He's not ready. I'm just going to step away. I'm not going to pay him. He just let out a big breath. Are you ready? Hi. Hey, handsome. Are you ready for this again? Ready? Here we go. Deet. You ready? Here we go. Good boy. Good boy. Now, Stein in the past has stopped eating when he gets nervous. So if you are working with your animal and they won't eat anymore, it's nerves. When they're really in that fight, flight, freeze mode, they're not going to eat during that time. There he is letting out a rabbit. So each time that they have something stressful or scary happen, they have to be able to let out the rabbit. And that's what he was just doing there. Now Stein here, he will also freeze up, stop swallowing, and then I just stand next to him for as long as he needs, and then he will start to drool and then lick and chew. And sometimes it's taken me like 6 minutes to get him there. Your head's awfully high. He says that's really weird, Hannah, being up on top of my horse. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm getting both hands around him. I haven't done that yet. So I'm wondering when you take off yours, so I like to train with a web halter because you can get him to stick their nose in it. He'll do everything. It's the both hands that he's afraid of. So with that rope halter, it might be easier. Yeah, it was just one back foot, and I don't remember which one that he didn't understand yet. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do this again. Are you ready? Both hands here. Good boy. Okay, I'm gonna give him a break, and then I think I'm gonna get a rope halter, and we'll see about that.
Am I gonna ride him now?
All right, so here's my little girl, guys, Hannah Banana. She's home from training to become a pilot and helicopter pilot. She's sitting on Stormy. We're still working on teaching her which direction to sit on the horse. So there, she's gonna show you her way. Oh! I missed some of it. I was gonna move, Hannah.
Oh.
Just a second here. Let me get in a better spot. Okay, so she's gonna show you how to sit on a horse. There's Hannah.
Does he really smell weird?
It smells like a horse.
Apparently a worry horse.
All right. Nose.
Yeah,
You remember
make
this?
sure if he bolts that.
Deet.
Here you go, both of us, just you.
He needs hay. I said deet.
Yeah, hey man.
Yeah. So Dan's gonna be my hay man. We're gonna see if I might be able to do it. Ready? Nose. I don't know if he's gonna be ready to have the halter on. Deet. Oh, good boy. See if I can put this around his neck. So Dan's gonna stay on the same side as me.
Oh, you gotta walk it off.
You're gonna go fast. He's just being scared.
Oh, you just wanted it to move out?
Yeah, if he's gonna go, I'm gonna.
You were gonna make him go.
Yeah.
So you're running the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't do that every time. It kind of depends on how I feel about him going at the moment.
We're
You
good
don't
with
know the
Frank.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good with Frank. He's like, nah, let's not do that. I'm like, okay, we can walk.
Nose,
He's like, fine, I'll do it.
nose. He might be froze up now. Deep. Okay, guys, so I haven't haltered him yet. We're going to see how many of these steps. Hi, you. You got kind of a high head. Yeah. Okay, so once I start doing this with the halter, I'm going to break it down again into baby steps. So what I just did was got him so that he could accept my hands being around his neck. But now I need to be able to get this rope around his neck. You see how he pulled back there? That was nerves.
Something I did that worked really good.
Yeah.
Just go over the top and let it drop on the other side.
No. I did that already, but I'm not going to do that to halter him.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Let's go back farther, otherwise we're blocking the camera.
Come on up, bud.
He's leaning back. I'm just going to stand here with him for a minute. Oh, there you are. Hi. Are you ready? Are you ready? Remember, one hand here. Deep. Okay, guys, so the reason I didn't grab it is he wasn't leaning away. I want that to be a good experience for him. And we can do this as many times as we need to. It could be 5 times or it could be hundreds of times. Are you ready? I'm waiting for him to, there, he turned his head towards me. He's ready. Deep.
You touch your hand.
Almost. I was really close. So I'm not quite grabbing it on the other side. And I was wondering if I was going to put this on today. Right now, my gut feeling is he's not ready yet.
No.
Ready? Deet, I touched it.
Maybe.
So, baby steps. I just touched it. That's all I did on the other side. The reason Dan's in here with me is normally I like to have him converted over to oats or sweet feed or something at this time. But he's protesting the sweet feed that we bought. And he's protesting the oats that we bought. So at the moment, I don't have anything that I can wear in my pocket to help this process along. I want him to step forward more is why I'm over here. Hey, buddy, are you ready? You are ready, huh?
He's ready, yep.
Are you ready? Well, heck yeah, you're ready. Here we go. Right now he's leaning away from me, so if I tried right now, he would most likely pull away. Hi, are you ready now? You don't look very ready.
Now he is. Ready-er.
Yeah, I'd rather him be leaning towards me a tad. There you go. Okay, here we go. Deet. Oh! You're backing up.
Do you need a break for a minute or you want to keep going? Well, he's sniffing at Halter like, let's do
He
this.
looks like he's like, teach me.
Yeah, right? Teach
Yeah.
me, teach me.
I want to know what you want.
I like to play your games. Are you ready? So you see how much he's kind of away from me right now? He would more likely pull away from me instead of stay with me.
Yeah, he's definitely got to lean that way. Oh, no, he's straight up. Now
Oh,
he's
are you ready? Did I move too fast for you, huh? Are you ready? I was scared. He's looking and chewing.
Did we scare you?
What are you scared about?
Why'd you want to say take a break just a minute ago? What feed you?
Because he can only absorb so much stress before he does that.
So what we were talking about is taking a break. So with the 1-year-olds and with them being wild, they can handle about 15 minutes. So I did 12 minutes. I did 12 minutes, and then he had a very short break. And he could be kind of maxed out right now. I'd like to get one more good one, though, before I quit. I think I can. I just touched him again.
Okay.
Let me get him to come forward towards me. Nose. Deep.
I'm like Vanna White handing out letters here, huh?
Yes, you're just like Vanna White. Hi, you. Do you like learning this stuff? Is it kind of scary, but kind of cool too? So right now he's leaning away from me. Can you see him in the camera?
Yep.
He's not ready yet.
Nope.
He's still not ready. So
Mhm.
his head is straight ahead. But I'm there now. He just showed me that he's ready. Are you ready? Here we go. Deet. Okay, we're going to quit on that one. This was really big progress for Stein. And although maybe I would want to go farther, I got to remember to quit. See that all the donkeys are waiting. Thomas is surrounded by donkeys. Sunset is pretty over there.
Yeah, it is.
All right, are you ready? Hi. Okay, so he's had a break. I stood next to him. He did not drool, but he licked and chewed. This is the first time he was able to let down without any drooling. So Dan and I were talking about, dropping this whole halter over his head, and then grabbing it. But he gets more nervous when I do that. So even though it's still something to work through,
Okay.
for
Let's step
him,
forward. He's butts up against that gate. No, but
nose, deep, nose, deep.
we've
All
never
right.
worked them at the same time with two of us before, other than
No, we haven't worked him at the
No.
same time. You ready? So he's not ready yet because he's looking away. So I'm going to wait for him to invite me.
back up against that gate. Does that matter?
I'm not worried about it. There, now he's ready. Okay, so I'm going to, oh, you see how he leaned away? I'm going to back off. He's not going to get paid for that, but I'm going to back off. Are you ready? There, he's ready. Hi, you. Deet.
That's a big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Should I try to get his nose in it? Should I keep pushing it?
I do that a couple more times.
Okay. There
and then go back to put his nose in it, and then go back. Maybe put his nose in it from the front.
Hannah, he's doing the front. So if you use your front right foot, you'll be able to get him to turn this way. We're working on that. There, he did it. He did it with no reins or anything. He just stepped his left foot over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His foot came towards us.
So Hannah is sitting on Stormy bareback with no reins, no nothing. So she's trying to steer
Come
him.
forward.
He has a way out, so I'm not worried. Are you ready? His head's higher again. Are you ready? Are you? She does have a lot to say. Honk. That's honk. Neck. He's not ready. Deep.
He was getting attacked by a fly.
Hi, you. Are you ready? You ready? There, he's leaning away. He's not ready. Are you ready? There, good boy. Deep. Now doing it this way and grabbing it over top, he's still seeing this fling down. But I feel like it's less for him to see this fling down than it is for him to go.
Like he wants to play ball.
Are you ready? Nose. Deep.
This is happening. This is happening, MaryJo.
I feel pretty excited inside right now.
Stein is about to be haltered if he keeps this demeanor.
Are you ready? See how he's got his head towards me? That signals me that he's ready. Oh, and that big breath. Hopefully they could hear that. Hopefully they could hear that. What am I doing over there, huh? Put your nose in. Deep. I'm doing a happy dance, guys. Well, you know, that does not work. Now, how are you going to move away without us getting run over? That doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
Hannah says, ma'am, that's not my problem. Nose. Remember, she's an Army girl, so we call her ma'am sometimes. Deet.
So that point of view, yeah.
Because she's a lieutenant in the Army. What are you now? First lieutenant in the Army. All right, now he has an escape route. Do not forget about making sure they have an escape route to avoid getting run over. You guys have seen him move fast. He does do that sometimes. Are you ready? I would say that's ready. He's giving me little cues. Nose. Oh, what a good boy.
Gentleman.
Deet.
Cheeseburger much? Good golly, buddy.
I never let him take a hint from my hand. I like take out a little piece. Otherwise, he's a hog. Okay, now I'm trying to decide, should I try to tie it or is that pushing too much luck? You look like you're ready.
If it goes south, he's calm. If it don't work, then we just try again a different day.
Okay, I'm going to do the 5-4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deet. The reason I did the 5-4 is I'm going to need to be able to like have this up there for a little bit of time in order to tie it. So if he's going to get nervous and run away, I'm not trying to tie it. There's not going to be resistance. I can just let go. You're such a good boy. You ready?
He's a good student now.
Waiting for him to show me he's ready. If I go when he's not ready, he's going to pull away or jump away, or it won't be a good experience. Oh, now you're ready, aren't you? All right. Here we go. So I'm going to get enough rope up in my hand. Put your nose in. Oh, that's a good boy. So we've already worked with the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet. Next time we'll give him hay while it's on his face. Yeah, so Hannah's saying that the rhythm of counting like that must be a good, consistent thing. And then the other thing that I do sometimes is if they're really nervous and I don't feel like I can do it, I will count down really fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deet. And then other times I'll try to milk it out for as long as I can.
Yeah, just like some kind of consistent rhythm.
Yes, rhythm is good. Are you ready? He still has an escape route. Big thing, guys. Oh, you acted like maybe you're not ready. Are you ready?
No, he's ready.
You are ready. All right. Oh, not ready. Ready, not ready. Are you going to be a jokester?
Did he put his head down to go into it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's in practice with the other Halter.
Okay, now, deet, 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 deet. I think I can tie it. I think I can. I feel confident that you'll let me tie it.
He's got a good escape route.
Mm-hmm. So when you go to tie it for the first time, if they pull away, we don't need to fight it. Remember, we want them to know we recognize if they're nervous. Are you ready? I'm waiting for him to turn his head towards me. He's already leaning, or he's standing straight up and down, and his head is straight. But this little bit of leaning towards me is, he's actually just going after the hay right now. I want you, neck, deep. Ready? He's still eating. He's not feeling too nervous. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Deep, 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 deep.
Here we go.
Ah!
Nice work, MaryJo.
Oh my gosh. What a good boy. Now we're going to take it off.
Call it a day.
And yes. Now the times in the future, now we're going to put it on and off like a whole slew of times. He needs to know he's not going to be stuck wearing this forever.
Yep.
So I don't remember what day we're on for training session, but we're at somewhere in the 30s, I think. Taking the time that we need to take to help him be comfortable and confident with what we're doing, I think is totally worth the wait. There are other ways to do it, but this is the way I'm most comfortable with. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please do hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned. His training is going to be able to soar forward now. It's going to be so exciting.